today's story is called Dougie Doug. What, Dillard? I just wanted to tell you that there's blue up there. Oh, today's story. And what? And the carpet is the color of butter. Thank you, Dillard. So today's what? The kids are laughing. Today's story is called Dillard. Today's story is called Interrupting. What does interrupting mean?
Interrupting!
Does anybody know what interrupting means? We could use a couple of voices. Thank you for not shouting out. Go ahead.
It's not sharing.
Not sharing the words. I like that. You take turns, right?
Yeah.
Dillard has a problem with not taking turns. He likes to talk over other people and not really hear what they have to say. And sometimes that can be a problem for him and for his friends. You ready? So Quentin wants to ask Dillard to join the basketball team. Stinky wants Dillard to join summer camp with her. Oliver wants him to join the Butterfly Club. Let's see what happens during the day. First, they were on the playground and they were playing basketball. And Quentin said, "Hey, Dillard." And Dillard said, "Hey, did you know something? I wanted to ask you if you would be interested." And then the sky is blue. Do you know why? I'm not sure why. I think I figured it out. Every night there's a giant who's up in the sky and he takes blue crayons but I wanted to ask you a question about basketball. And then the giant is up in the sky and he takes crayons and then you know what he does? Dillard, I tried to ask you a really important question. And then I think he takes blue crayons and he colors the sky really dark, and that's why the sky is dark at night. Dark blue, almost black. Dillard, would you be interested in joining me in a basketball team? And then the sun comes up, and after the sun comes up, it melts some of that blue out of the sky and turns the sky a lighter blue. That's how it happens. There's a giant coloring the sky every night. The recess bell rang, and Quentin didn't have time to ask Dillard that important question. Will you play on the basketball team with me? And if he doesn't ask Dillard that question, he can't join the team. It has to happen tonight. Dillard didn't know that. Later, they were inside. It was art class, and Stinky and Dillard were sitting side by side in art. And Stinky turned to Dillard in the middle of drawing her picture, and she said, "Dillard, I have a really important question for you." And Dillard said, I have something really important to say, too. Do you like vanilla or chocolate better? Dillard, I don't know. I like them both. And I like them both because they taste really good. And you can mix them together, and then it makes this sort of light brown, sort of delicious flavor. And Stinky said, "But I have a really important thing I want to ask you. Would you be interested?" And then when you mix vanilla and chocolate together, you know what it makes? And then vanilla and chocolate together with some sprinkles on top is so delicious. Yummy! The bell rang, art class was over, and Stinky didn't get a chance to ask Dillard that really important question, "Do you want to go to summer camp with me?" You have to sign up by tonight. If you don't sign up, you lose the chance to go to the summer camp. Did Stinky get to tell Dillard that? No. Did Quentin get to ask Dillard the same kind of question? No. And now, later in the day, they're sitting there doing math, and this day is the 100th day of school. They're counting 100 Cheerios each. Hard to keep track of counting and talking at the same time. Oliver was pushing Cheerios from here to there. He's a good mathematician. He was making piles of 10. And Oliver knows if there's 10 piles of 10, you make 100. So he's pushing Cheerios. He's, "Dillard, I have something really important. 8, 9, 10. I have something really important I wanted to ask you." "I love Cheerios, but what's your favorite cereal, Oliver?" I don't know. I like Cheerios okay, but I might like Weetabix even better." "Oh, that's okay. And then you know what I like to eat?" But this question I had to ask you is about the Butterfly Club. "I like to mix Cheerios with shredded treats." And Dillard, what I wanted to ask you is, Do you like butterflies? Not to eat, Oliver. Yucky. Whoever ate a bowl of butterflies? Besides, I like to mix in a few little nuts and raspberries and blueberries with my cereal. Dillard, I'm trying to ask you a really important question. And then I mix it all up and I pour milk on top of my cereal. The bell rang. Math was over. Oliver did not get a chance to ask Dillard that really important question. Later, the next day, it was too late for him to join Quentin's basketball team, to join Stinky's summer camp, too late to join the butterfly club, and his friends were sad. They wanted him to join all of those things with them. So they all went to Dillard's house, and they said, Dillard, we have something we need to talk to you about. What? Stinky said, you never listen. And Dillard said, I always listen. And he picked up a box of treats that he was ready to eat. And Oliver said, but Dillard, you never listen to really important things. I was trying to invite you to my butterfly club. What? I want to do that. It's too late, said Oliver. What? And Stinky said, yes, and I was trying to invite you to go to summer camp with me this summer. What? That's hard. And he took one of the treats out of the box and began to chomp on it. I'm so sad. I wanted to go to summer camp with you. Mommy. And Quentin said, Dillard, I was trying to invite you to join me on the basketball team. And Dillard took another treat out of the box and began to chew it. He said, but. And Quentin said, but it's too late now. And Dillard said, but. I'm so sad. I can't join the butterfly club. I can't go to summer camp, and I can't do the basketball team. Wow. And he began to take another treat out of the box. And all three of his friends looked at the box, and they read pretty well. And you know what these words here say?
Dog.
Dog treats. And Dillard's eating these. These are delicious cookies, by the way. And he's eating these cookies out of the box. And Stinky says, Dillard, listen, I can't hear you, I'm busy chewing. Dillard, and Oliver said, Dillard, stop it, you're eating the wrong food. I don't know what you're talking about. Blue sky. And Quentin said, Dillard, you're eating something you shouldn't eat. These are delicious. You're eating dog treats. What? You're eating dog treats. Patooey. No! Why didn't you tell me sooner? We tried to tell you, Dillard. You weren't listening. We were trying to tell you, Dillard, that you were eating dog treats. And you weren't listening, Dillard. That's the problem. Every time we try to tell you something important, you're so busy telling us what you need to tell us that you never hear what we have to say. I ate 3 dog treats. Dillard, have you learned an important lesson today? Don't eat dog treats. Okay. Have you learned any other important lessons?
Don't interrupt somebody when they're talking.
Whoa, that's a good one, Dillard. Don't interrupt people when they're talking, because talking means you do some talking, and then the other person does some talking, and when they're talking, guess what you should be using? Hey, careful. You should be using these ears of yours. What? But that's a lot of work, having to listen to people all the time. It's much easier to talk all by myself. Try it, Dillard. Maybe next time you can join the basketball team. Or go to summer camp. Or join the butterfly club. Or maybe not eat dog treats. Patooey.